Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Saturday Hangout. Glad you could make it. Hope everybody's having a great day, great weather, kind of overcast and little rain off and on, and a wonderful 68 degrees. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see who we got today. Dee Dee was the first one in today. Got Paul McCarthy, Mystery Snail Guardians, Hulk Logan's Aquatics. Welcome, Logan. Fish Room Fever, James. Muppers 929. Ian Atkins Nature Aquariums, Dave Farrell. John McKenzie. Larry Buffalo Photo. Cindy Zen Ginger. Welcome, welcome. Lori Monsterfish Gal. Jenny Lynn. Sandy Farrell. Welcome, welcome. Steph IHSB. BJ Palmer. Color Guppies. Aquatic Nest. Skull Aquatics. Getting all the cool kids here today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, after all that, can anybody hear me? All right, thank you, Ian. Appreciate it. Thank you, Ness. Good seeing you. So, how's everybody's day going? Okay, Zen Ginger, what are you making this for supper? Ian's doing water changes. Lazarus, the fish boy. Good day, mate. Good seeing you. Lasagna works for me, Zen Ginger. So I got this muted. Yeah. Patty, welcome, welcome. Glad you could all join me today. Appreciate it very much. Hey, Jeremy. Glad you can make it. Rico, brother, welcome, welcome. I guess we'll do an update on the countdown to 300. I looked just before the stream at 281, so only 19 to go. Uh, it's steadily climbing, slowly, but still steadily climbing. Appreciate all of you here. When I do get 300, there will be a couple giveaways. So thank you, Ness, for sharing out. Uh, 28 here already. Well, that's not good, Muppers. Let's hope not. Hey, Ian. Must be having some difficulties.
There, that should be better now.
All right, now I can hear you.
Yeah, good.
How's Ian doing?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. Just hanging out. Got the fish tanks to clean. Figured I'd come up, chat with you while I'm doing so.
Good, good, good. Ian, are you still working at the pet store part time or?
No, not right now.
Yeah. Too busy at work?
Yeah, just too busy doing the other stuff, and
Yeah.
it's hard to get out to the store and open
Hey,
it.
Logan.
What's up, everybody? How is everybody doing today? How are you doing, Mike?
Doing good.
Congrats to being almost at 300, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. Kind of looking forward to it, I guess. I never worried about numbers before, but
I remember when I hit 200, they made me eat Carolina Reapers. I'm still sour about that. Monster Fish Gal made me eat them all. She's like, "Yeah, you got it." I ate what, 2 of them? and everyone was just laughing at my misery. But it was fun though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything like that, but I'm gonna do a couple giveaways. So
Yeah, I just actually picked up some Flourish, and the Amazon swords that I had that were struggling are actually doing a lot better just a day later. So I think that's pretty cool. All my fish are huddling around me.
yeah. Well, you got in there. I see angels and some looks like some blood parrots.
Yep, 2 ballas. What I thought was a green severum is labeled as a green severum at the store, but come to find out it's a red shoulder severum.
Okay.
And just picked up a newbie in the tank yesterday. It's a Colombian spotted pleco.
Okay.
And I got a dragon goby and a pictus cat, and the last fish in there is a rope fish.
Okay.
Got my oddballs. But I like to keep this tank heavily filtered. I got 2 sponge filters running on it and 3 Aquaclear 110s.
What size tank is that?
125.
Okay.
And I mean, I'm just excited to be back with the fish fam because it's been a while since I've been.
Yeah.
What is that a Bisher?
Ian's muted, but look like it.
Yeah, it looks like a big Bisher.
Yeah, that's a Senegal bison. That's fettuccine Alfredo.
You got some nice cichlids in there too. What size tank is that?
It's a 55 standard, 4 foot.
I like the aquascape in there, man.
Yeah,
Is that the old tank that used to have your convicts in it or your EBAs?
yeah.
Yeah.
Something happened back then, and I lost the convict, and I lost the EBAs.
I lost my EBAs or my EBA. Remember, I had what was his name? Can't remember. Finn, my electric blue Akara Finn. He passed away. So I got a bunch of juvenile angelfish, the blood parrots, Fred the Severum. But yeah, these angels are really aggressive. Like I said, like when I clean out the tank and stuff, when I'm cleaning out the filters, they nip at my hands. Same with the blood parrots.
Yeah.
They don't hurt.
Yeah.
It feels like those. Feels like those fish. You ever been to like one of those those tanks where you stick your feet in there and the fish eat all the dead skin off your feet? That's what it felt like. I was like, whoa, this is weird. So,
Yeah, I've got a big blood parrot. I think it was mislabeled. It's actually a King Kong parrot. He's about 8 inches long and 8 inches tall.
oh wow.
You gotta watch him when you put your hand in the tank.
The King Kong parrots?
Yeah.
I think these are just regular blood parrots. Because I actually did a video. I'm not sure you've seen that, but I did a video on them. But they said regular blood parrots can get 8 inches long, but generally not. They probably get about, what, 6, 7?
Yeah.
But they can
I
live
have
for 15 years.
Hey, Marco Isidori. Welcome, sir. Cooper.
That
What's
right
your-
there is a Texas parrot hybrid.
Really?
Yeah. It doesn't look like a normal Texas, but he's a hybrid with a parrot cichlid. At least that's what they told me.
Still nice looking.
Yeah, I love its coloration. And he doesn't have like the blood parrots. You know how they have that larger body than their head is. Like it doesn't look like it flows. That fish, its whole body flows together. It looks kind of like a. Yeah, it looks just like a regular Texas, except shorter body.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have.
It looks like it has the body of a bluegill. Oh, is that a peacock?
No, this is a Amphilophus sagittae.
Short terminology.
Black-bellied cichlid.
Okay. I don't go with all this. Like me, I'm not exact. Ooh. One tank I actually like the wife wants. She eventually, once these fish pass on 15, 20 years down the road, she wants to get a red devil. I'm like,
Yeah,
just,
my back.
I was like,
Hey,
just,
Jimmy P.
I was like, just add another tank, a little, a 75 to 100 gallon tank. You'll be okay.
Until
Because
the next one.
my local fish store right here, Fanatic Aquatics, they actually have a big uh, red devil. His name is Bruce. He's like this freaking big, and he's about this tall. Such interactive fish. And they got one that has like uh, white and orange coloration. I just like them because they're personable fish.
Yeah.
Like angels can be personable. Which Ian, you got the angelfish tank set up?
Yeah.
You got a lot of angels in it?
Nope, just one.
I mean, I got some smaller ones. Like, what's the size limit on angels that can be shipped? Do you know, Mike?
No, not offhand, but
Because mine are like quarter size to silver dollar size on the bigger ones. And my big ones are like almost hand size. But I do got silver. Hey, Ryan.
Ian, did you say what that mostly red fish is?
Yeah, that is a Turkana jewel cichlid.
Okay, that's what I thought. But
I actually have a fish that's related to the Bisher, the rope fish.
Yeah, I have one too. He's still small.
Yeah, my rope fish is probably yay long. Real. Ooh, look at those colorful ones.
Salvini cichlids.
yeah,
Are those Salvinis?
Yeah.
I like is that tank. Is it sumped or is it just a canister?
It's got a canister and a hang-on bag.
Which canister?
Cascade 1000.
Is that like the equivalent of an FX6?
I don't know. It's just big, and it was $100 used.
Oh, not bad.
It turns out some flow,
yeah.
man. I've been it turned down, but I hope it turned up. Really spits flow out. I've got the water level pretty high, so can't really see, but it's way too much flow for this little 55.
Yeah, I remember when I was over filtering, I had a Fluval 206 back when we were still in the sixes and not the sevens. I had a Fluval 206 on a 20 gallon. I was like, geez. And it wasn't a 20 long either. It was a regular 20.
Who's gonna come out?
What's in there? Oh, wow. Are those killifish in there?
That's a golden wonder killifish, and that is the African butterfly fish.
Ah. Are those African butterfly fish pretty aggressive?
No, he's chill.
And one thing I've always wondered, and I'm pretty sure they are related, is the Florida flagfish a type of killifish?
No, Florida flagfish are pupfish.
Oh, they're a pup fish. Okay. I always thought they were related to the killifish.
But I think pupfish are related to killifish, but they're different.
All I know is when I had green hair algae all over my tank, those those Florida flagfish cleared it up. I was like, dang, no more
Yeah,
hair algae. It's a beautiful fish.
they're good for that, but they'll pretty much take out any other fish. But
Yeah, they're aggressive.
That's all I had mostly in there was Florida flagfish. And then a small bushy nose pleco.
hey, Terry,
Is it catfish Terry or Terry Tank?
Terry's tropical.
Hey Terry, what's up? Oh god, my freaking wife's vacuum. She has one of those robot vacuums.
I have not gotten anything lately, Jimmy. Hey, Skipper.
Skipper!
Patty, Patty, Patty.
So anything new with you, Mike? On any tanks or anything?
No, it's been kind of maintaining for a while.
I just don't know how you're not up to 1K yet. Like,
Yeah.
you pump out such great content, so
I don't know if I'd go that far, but I've
trust
said
me.
several times I don't take this very seriously.
Like, I would be up. I don't know where I'd be at right now because I can't predict the future and I can't change the past. But yeah,
Yeah, it's
so
just
many of events happened, so I had to take a hiatus
it's,
and come back, and the fish fam welcomed me with open arms, and I'm like, yay! The fish fam still didn't forget about me. So
Mike's turn to aquatics. Don't think I've seen that name before, but welcome, welcome. That's exactly right, Jimmy P. I'm just having fun and enjoying the fish fam and
Does anyone? Ian. Ian.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Mr. Lee?
Who?
Huh?
Who?
Lee.
Lee?
Yeah, UK Lee.
Oh, Lee's crap. I haven't seen a video from him in a while.
yeah,
But he
I
moved
would.
and moved his fish tanks and stuff. Seemed like he's been doing good.
Because I haven't seen him in any streams, like Father Fish or anything. I was starting to worry about him.
Yeah, he pops up just once in a while.
What the heck is going on, guys?
Hey, Terry.
Terry! Oh, look at those discus. And German blues. That is one fish. I love it to death, but I can't keep it. Worth a dang. Pardon my French there. Worth a dang. Because they're such sensitive fish.
You'd be
German
surprised. They're not as sensitive
Yeah.
as what their reputation proceeds.
I know they
But,
like warmer water.
yeah, that's definitely a must. That tank is 86 degrees.
I keep mine at 82. Between
Yeah, my
81.
is at 82.
But I have a balloon ram. He's doing fine. And those are supposed to be like super sensitive.
What, Bolivians?
No, a balloon ram.
Oh.
Yeah,
Is
I
it
got it
a
from
golden?
$1 because no one else was gonna get them. So
You mean a ram that's missing some vertebrae in its spine?
yes, a balloon. Like a balloon molly. Or,
Right.
yeah, they're short body. I can show you. He's cool. I mean, he's a fish that needed a tank. So for $1, why not?
Hey, Chevy Fish.
What's up,
Kitty
Chevy?
E.
Kenny's in chat?
Yeah.
Skipper's
What's up,
in
Kenny?
here. Kenny's in here. Holy cow! All the cool kids are hanging out.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Those are some beautiful discus, though.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And the water quality is pristine.
I
From
don't
what
know.
it looks like.
I don't know if I'd go that far. It's one of my tanks. I don't think any of my tanks have pristine water.
They look like they're floating on air, so you're doing something. Yeah, but I know discus are really sensitive.
You'd be surprised what you can get away with discus.
Yeah, don't be intimidated by discus because the designer discus like Terry's there, anybody could really keep them. It's just high
Now,
tip and keep your water warm.
If you got one out of the Amazon, that was swimming around in the Amazon 2 weeks ago, then maybe it might be a little sensitive.
Right.
But these things are all tank bred and domesticated.
Okay.
Yeah.
My neighbor behind me breeds discus, and I want to see how he's doing with them.
Well, see, that would be the guy to buy discus off of because he's got the same water as you.
Yeah, he's got the same exact water because he's my neighbor right behind me. I think he has a YouTube channel called Mark's Discus.
Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm in the market for some more discus. I'm hoping to get some October 30th.
He actually has some angels that were like the really, really Philippine blues.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, such beautiful angelfish.
I get to quit my job tomorrow
Why?
because my superintendent is a jerk.
Aren't you a teacher?
No, I'm an electrician.
Um, I've been superintendent of like school board.
It's all good though. I've got another. I start another job on Monday, so
That's good, Terry.
Hey, Jason, degenerate fish keeper.
That's why I like working on my own schedule, doing lift.
Matt, Liquid Zoos here. Lefty, bunch of numbers. Good seeing y'all.
I didn't see. Oh, there he is. What's up, Jason? What's going on, man? Your name that tune. The first couple were too easy, and the last couple were kind of freaking hard, man.
And actually, I got some really good fry food from Mark from behind us. He gave me a big old thing of encapsulated brine shrimp eggs.
Oh, dude, those are the best. Those are the most expensive, but they're the best because you ain't got to deal with the shells.
Yeah, he gave me the decapsulated. I was like, could they hatch? He's like, no.
No, they'll hatch.
Really? I got to hatch some.
You don't have to hatch them,
Okay.
but they will.
No. How do I do that? That's something I'd want to try.
Same way you hatch regular brain shrimp. They're decapsulated, so they're out of their shell.
Oh, so just put them in.
Yeah, put them in salt water with a
Okay.
light and wait 24 hours.
Salt water with a light. Okay. Wow. I can hatch food for my fish. And I got a lot of them. Like, it's a big old tub like this big.
You have to have a cycle salt
Does,
one, a small one.
does it have to be a cycled saltwater tank or just regular salt water?
Just regular salt water.
Oh, okay.
Now, here's the thing that I don't know. See, with capsulated brine shrimp, you can use chlorinated water
Yeah.
because by the time they start hatching, most of the chlorine is evaporated already. With decapsulated, I'm not 100% sure.
Well, what I can do is I can put the chlorinator in it, like Chem Prime.
Yeah.
And for those who don't know, Matt Liquid Zoo just hit 100 subscribers.
Now,
So
Fishing
congratulations.
Now, Fishing Mon did make the comment. There is the hatching kind of decapsulated and the non-hatching kind.
Yeah, I gotta see if they're the non-hatching.
So I'm sure it'll say on the tub somewhere.
Good. Hold on.
This one, you can take brine,
Non-hatching.
see, like, with the water.
Hey,
Hey, Geek Boy.
can you hear me?
I'd be curious. I'd try to hatch
I
some.
can't hear you guys.
We can hear you.
Is that
No
Geek
audio
Boy?
on my side.
Are you on the unicycle today? Oh, he can't hear us.
And it's not
there's
going to let me fix that.
Kind of what it says.
I'm going to try the audio, see if I can fix it.
Hey, Logan's, I'd try to hatch some anyways, just for shits and giggles. See what happens.
And if they hatch, they hatch.
Go.
I like how Mike's just sitting there smoking a cigarette.
Oh, Mike
Good.
talks when he wants to.
That's right.
Mike's a grown man.
Hey, who's seen that video of Father Fish from like 16 years ago?
Is that the one he did today?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
He looks like a spring chicken, but still sounds the same.
Yeah. his little captain's hat on, and
Yeah. It's a shame his store went out of business because it was like 30, 45 minutes, about 30 minutes away from his store.
yeah. I would imagine it was probably time for him.
What? What? Well, I gotta go, guys. It was nice
All right.
being with you. Thanks.
Thanks
Wow,
for
he's
coming
like
up,
me,
Logan.
man.
Logan.
He's like me. He doesn't do long goodbye. All right, guys, I'm out. Later.
Welcome back, Geek Boy.
Still not getting any audio, guys. Oh well.
Hey, we're here. You on your unicycle?
And it's not going to let me change where the audio goes to, just where it comes from.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, I'd like to see him riding that.
Dude, that thing is awesome, man. He came up on one of my live streams, and he's just running that thing. Or I guess he's got a lake or something near his house with a park with like a bike path and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He was running around.
Sorry, Geek Boy, we could hear you. You just couldn't hear us. Fishimon.
I'm over here doing water changes. Draining a 20-gallon.
Yeah, you can come do mine when you're done.
Yeah, I got to do some here too. I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna do them Monday, since Monday I'll have most of the day off.
Yeah.
I gotta finish setting up 3 more paints.
Oh, that reminds me. I gotta check on Fry. I forgot I had him.
Go check on the fry. What you hoping for?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I don't know. I got about 25 crebensis Fry.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool. What kind of carabenzas?
Just the standard. What is it? Pelvica cacromis pulcher, I do believe is their scientific name.
I've never kept Crebensis. I like them, but what's their temperament like?
Compared to most cichlids, they're pretty chill, but they can get a little rambunctious amongst themselves in too small of a tank. They need their space. When you get a pair, they'll spawn. They'll do really, really good at taking care of the fry till the fry get about an inch, and then after that, World War III breaks out.
Yeah, I miss my pelvic acromis. Blue things that I had.
All right, Marco. Take care. Get some rest.
Chevy Fish evidently agrees. I'm not sure what they're agreeing to, but
It's good to see Chevy Fish around more here lately.
I used to see Chevy fish in a lot of streams,
Yeah.
and some of those channels I don't watch all that much anymore, as much as I used to. Not because I don't like them, it just, time constraints, and then I started streaming myself, and I'm beat, man. It was a rough day.
That's scary.
And we knock out a bunch of stuff. We get everything done that we were scheduled to get done for the day, and we still had a couple hours left in the day. And I was kind of like, go do whatever you guys want. We're done. We did what we wanted to do, and I'm taking off. I'm leaving because we're not going to accomplish anything. It's too late in the day to start a new project.
Yeah.
Whatever. And oh my God, man. The freaking superintendent of the project came unglued on me. And I don't even understand why he shouldn't even be dealing with the men in the field. His job is to make sure the billing is correct and make sure that the company I work for gets paid. That's his job. He shouldn't even be concerned at what the guys in the field are doing. Unless the customer comes to him and say, hey, you're not accomplishing your scope of work.
Right.
So I came home because all that did was piss me off. So I came home and made a couple other phone calls to a couple other competitors of the company I'm working for. And they were like, oh, hell yeah, we'll take you.
Yeah, I would imagine electricians' jobs are pretty easy to come by.
Yeah, my buddy is a superintendent for another contractor locally here. And all I did was, hey, you need any help? And he was like, hell yeah, get your butt over here. I was like, I'll be there Monday.
Yo, Wes. That's right, Paul. You gotta just keep putting one foot in front of the other. It all works out in the end. Exactly right, Chevy. Like 35 in here and 33 likes.
I ran out of stuff to say. I think I said it all yesterday. Or no, it was. Oh yeah, it was yesterday. Yeah, I said it all yesterday. Yeah, John McKenzie. There's a process. The way it works, John, is Monday he's going to put in a call at the hall for me as a foreman. In my local, the contractors have a right to call out supervision by name. They don't have to go by the book. So I'm quitting. My last day will be tomorrow with the contractor I'm working for. Then Monday morning, I'll go to the hall and sign the book. And then Monday afternoon, the call will get put in calling me out as a foreman, and Tuesday will be my start date at the new contract. So that's how. 'Cause John McKenzie was asking if my hall was okay with me changing jobs. So there is a process. I have to officially quit. I have to tell my hall that I officially quit, which means I'm not eligible for unemployment. And then the other contractor has to call the hall and say, we want Terry to come out as a foreman. So there is an official process. I can't just show up without the hall giving me a referral.
Right.
I got a cat that looks exactly like that. Does he have a black tail too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. His ears, his legs, his tail.
Yep.
Man, I just found my rope inside a filter.
Your rope fish is in the filter?
Yeah, he was inside the filter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're good at that.
Red-tailed
Yeah.
sharks are good at that too.
He's all right. He was just in there,
Yeah. Just hanging out.
just hanging out, being a rope fish.
I found a ton of stuff. You know what cracked me up is baby Demasoni. You know, the blue and black African cichlids, the
Mhm.
little murder machines. Those doggone things, their go-to if you go to like rescape their tank is they'll go to a rock and pin themselves in it. They'll arch their dorsal fin and their pectoral fins, and they'll stick themselves to a freaking rock. So if you're gonna change the scape of an African cichlid tank, you put all the rocks in a 5-gallon bucket and you do your thing. If you got Demasoni, I guarantee you there will be Demasoni in that bucket.
Yeah.
BJ Palmer's asking the murder machines. Trust me, Demasoni are probably the most, well, second or third most aggressive in Buna. Ariatis are pretty freaking nasty too. You always see Ariatis for sale or for rehoming.
Yeah.
Somebody will buy it, and the doggone thing will kill half their tank off, and they're like, I got to get rid of this thing.
Yeah. Put it in their tank with guppies or.
Oh, even other African cichlids, man.
Yeah.
Ariatis are no joke, man.
Hey, my fish tanks.
It's the same with Central America. I'm figuring out that I got to get more tanks for them and get them all separated.
Yeah, that's the problem with South and Central cichlids is they're cool with it. You know, you can put different ones together and everything will be going great. And you're like, oh, this is the coolest tank ever. And then the very next day, out of random, no reason, one of them will just go on a rampage.
Yeah. Yeah. Very true.
The
Yeah,
unholy trio, Alishan saying that Ariatis, the Carabo, Pseudochilus Carabo, that's the bumblebee, and the Demasoni. I honestly didn't have that much trouble with my bumblebees.
Hey guys,
Hey, can you hear us now, Geek Boy?
I can.
All right.
So you on the unicycle?
I am.
Ah, there it is.
This is one of the waterways I was showing you guys last time I was on Mike Streams.
Have
Oh,
you ever
yeah,
tried,
yeah.
have you ever tried collecting in it?
I have not, but it's drying up for the season right now. It's way, way dry.
That's the best time to go collecting, man. Everything's concentrated.
Yeah, you can smell the life in that mud there.
Oh, yay. I'm sure that's not a pleasant thing.
I grew up on the water in North Carolina. It's like home. Probably not the best place for me to be going the wrong way on this path. There's a nice sharp bend right here.
What kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are. Look at that. You got all those free plants. Look at all those free aquatic plants. I think.
Can't really reach it from here without climbing up on the wall.
Get a
Pull it
pair
out
of
and see what
waders.
it is.
Get a pair of waders and go mudding.
Yeah. You wouldn't even need waders. It's dry enough right here, right by the wall. Yeah, that was one of the two lakes I showed last time on Mike's stream.
I am entirely too old. I'd bust my butt with that thing in a heartbeat.
Oh, I know I would too.
But
people as old as you on
I
these
really
things.
wish they had that thing when I was younger.
I put a down payment on a much bigger, much faster one, a pre-order.
Oh, man.
So this one will do 30 miles an hour and has a range of about 50 to 60 miles. The one I put a down payment on will do 60 miles an hour.
Oh my
Has a
God!
120-mile range.
Jeez.
Oh Jesus!
So I'm
Yeah,
gonna need to. Oh, sorry, it's tucked into me now. You guys hear that?
I'd be dead.
Yeah, it talks to me, lets me know what the state of my battery is and all that.
So you're getting one that's going to go twice as fast as this one does.
Yes, pretty much. So I need to upgrade my padding and helmet and everything. I'm gonna have to get a full motorcycle helmet rather than this mountain bike helmet I use.
Yeah. Hey, Carver family.
Yeah, I had it set up. I've got the camera mount right there. I had it set up with a crotch cam with my 360 cam. Unfortunately, my knee pads kept bumping into it.
All right, you just blew a stop sign, man. You think the cops would ever pull you over for that?
Yeah. But this is a very, very exclusive neighborhood. Cops don't come here. There's too many people here.
Too many taxpayers?
Yeah, exactly. This is Boulder County. Pretty damn expensive to live here. And it's really damn expensive to live in this neighborhood.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, the creeks are way, way down. Probably some crayfish in here.
Oh, I bet you there's more than that. What
Oh, yeah.
state? What state is this?
Colorado.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of
Yep.
fish swimming around in there.
Yep, just down from the mountains.
I'll be AFK for a minute, Mike.
All right.
So I just rode by Priscilla's old shop. I didn't go in. I don't have anything I need. I don't like to go in shops just for the hell of going into shops.
I do.
Actually, the store's real empty now. About her.
That's what it sounded like. Yeah. There's the foothills. Long's Peak, one of our 14ers, is sticking out up there.
Best thing about Colorado is the scenery.
Yes, it is. Some of the scenery just ran by me the other way. Here's another part of that little same creek. Yeah, a couple $1 million worth of land right here,
Nice.
just for a little ranch house.
Yeah.
There's a reservoir, there's a baseline reservoir I'm coming up to here in a couple blocks. Let me know if the wind noise gets too bad. I can mute. That's why I was trying with the audio. I got a lavalier mic up under my helmet here, but I couldn't get the audio to come out of my headphones and have the mic hooked up.
Yep. It's fine.
I want you all to know that I am an overachiever for a Saturday. Not only did I clean the lint trap before I put the clothes in the dryer, but I found 90 cents in the washer. It's a good day.
That was always a good day, Terry.
I guess I could go through my pants and take the change out of my pocket before I put them in the washer.
That makes way too much sense.
Yeah. Let's not get carried away. And you're going to get one that goes
Just on
60.
the other side of that berm there is. Yep, I'm only doing 25 right now.
So you could be like tooling down a freaking. Yeah, you could be passing cars with that thing.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Mainly
Yeah.
I really only want to get up to 40, 45 so I can stay with traffic on some of these roads here rather than, yeah, because we don't always have bike lanes like this.
Right.
Here's Baseline Reservoir.
So you ever fish that lake?
I have not. It's completely private. Got to be a member.
No. Oh, okay. It's like
Yeah.
an Isaac Walton or something.
Sure. We've got NREL. I don't know if you guys can see the windmills in the background there. That's National Renewable Resources Lab. That's their test windmills. The lab itself is down in Golden, just on the other side of that mesa.
Yeah, we have several windmill farms here in Kansas.
Oh yeah. Seems to be the most prosperous thing out there besides corn and soybeans now.
Yep.
Not really enough wind for sailing today. So yeah, it's one of Boulder County's lakes. There's Boulder Res is north of Boulder. We're pretty much on the south end of Boulder right now.
Okay.
Man, I so expected you to take that off. That
Take one off.
How many looks do you get from the cars as they pass you?
Don't know. I don't pay attention to cars. Except, you know, make sure I'm not in front of them. Usually trying to pay attention to what I'm doing as much as possible. I've got the rear view mirror on my helmet so I can see when they're coming up behind me. That's about all I pay attention to. Like one right now just went by. And I believe this is the same creek, just a couple miles upstream. There's definitely something swimming around in there.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
Some kind of panfish, it looks like. You know, probably can't tell with the sun. No polarizing lens on this thing. That might be a bass I'm looking at right below those wires. I'd be very shocked if they hadn't stocked that lake, because this is all fed from that reservoir. So I'm sure there's plenty of panfish that got stocked in there that have flown down through here.
Oh, sure.
People on the other side of the road here have a pretty nice little private pond too.
Does that thing have any kind of suspension?
This one does not, no. The suspension is solely in your knees and the springiness of the tire itself.
I got you. How much
They
air?
do have some with suspensions in them. There's a S18, and now they're coming out with an S20 that's going to be 126 volts. So it's not going to be quite as fast as the one I'm getting, but it's well faster than this thing.
All I can say is I sure hope you wear a lot of padding.
Oh yeah, let me see if I can switch cameras here.
You ever see any deer or turkeys as you're
I've seen
running out?
a few deer. Most I've seen coyotes and deer and things, but not often. I'm usually out during the day. So this
okay.
jacket I have, it doesn't have a chest protector, but it's got a back protector, which is kind of moot with the backpack on. But it's got shoulder pads, elbow pads, and like I said, that back protector.
Yep.
And then I've got there's the knee pads, and then the wrist guards. All of that's going to have to be upgraded when I get that new wheel, though.
Oh, hell
Oh
yeah.
This is all stuff for mountain biking. Except for the knee and wrist guards, I guess, actually. There's a local guy that takes his up into those mountains on all the big mountain bike trails up there. You see him hauling ass down those trails. And there's another group that take them to the bike parks, and they'll hit pretty much all the jumps on the bike parks. So that's it for the water for a little while. There's another small lake up here in Louisville, but a little bit out.
Oh, I would so kill myself.
Not nearly as hard as you think. There's people way older than me that are on these things. There's got some that are much smaller that go a lot slower. Problem is they don't go nearly as far either though.
Right.
Since I bought it as actual transportation, I want the distance.
Dude, I know you're getting a lot of looks.
Probably.
Because I know I would be. If I'm tooling down the road at 40 miles an hour and I see a guy just kind of, tooling along at almost the same speed, just standing up, yeah, I'd be looking for sure.
Steven's asking, what's the weight limit on those?
This one I think is like 250. My next one is going to be 350.
Okay.
It's the next one pretty much just about doubles everything.
Did you see what Jason said?
I can't see chat at all.
Well, yeah, I was asking Mike.
Yeah.
Degenerate fish keeper said that you need to get a genie hat and a cape.
I think in Louisville, it was voted #1 place to live in the United States, like 3 or 4 years now. Needless to say, property values have skyrocketed here. We built condos right next to the railroad tracks up here.
Oh, was that a cop?
Sheriff? That's the sheriff.
County,
The sheriff.
county sheriff.
Yeah.
He's probably already seen you a few times already.
I don't come into Boulder very often myself, but he's seen other, I'm definitely not the only person on these things out here. There's several groups of people that meet up and ride all the time out here in Boulder and down in Denver.
So if you take that thing to work, it'll be fully charged in what, 4, 5, 6 hours, or will it take longer?
With the stock charger that I'm stuck with now, it would probably take about 5 or 6 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had a high capacity charger, but it blew up a couple weeks ago for some reason. It just completely stopped coming on. It's got 1,800 watt hours of battery on it. I don't know what the conversion to amp hours is there. Mostly electric vehicles, personal electric vehicles use watt hours rather than amp hours. Nice. Now is when I would really like to have that faster, so I can catch up with that C car there.
Hey, Travis, Chalupa those tomatoes.
I used to race with that guy. Boulder Res is behind those trees now. I know that I'm going to be able to get a good view of Boulder Res from down here. But it's up there close to the foothills that way.
Have you wrecked or anything since you got it?
Uh, so I've got a much smaller one that I bought to learn on.
Uh-huh.
And when I was first learning, I missed it when on trying to mount it once. Just kind of rolled off of it. So far, that's been it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Man, that shoulder keeps looking like it's getting narrower and narrower.
Yeah, it does get narrower right here.
One of these days, you're going to get a branch in the forehead.
That's the part about paying attention. I learned long ago whitewater kayaking. Always keep your head on a swivel. Always pay attention to what's going on around you. You never know when you're going to get sucked into an eddy if you're not paying attention to what the water's doing.
Right. Hey, Robert. Tia and Aqua.
Hey, Mike, my phone's dying, so I think I'm gonna pop off down here and I'll hang out and chat.
Hey, appreciate you coming up, Ian.
Yeah, so
Right along these tracks, they built condos just on the other side of those trees.
Yeah, I kind of made the mistake myself too. When I looked at this house, it was at night, and I didn't drive around the neighborhood too much. I just kind of drove here and then drove back, and then I bought the house and realized that I'm a block and a half away from a set of railroad tracks. I was like, "Oops."
John, it's a 84-volt motor.
John McKenzie's asking, is that a 12-volt motor?
That's 84 volts.
Oh.
So the next one's going to be 126 volts.
Good.
So up that hill on the other side of the road here, there's another little farm. I can find my way to it.
Oh, now you actually got a bike lane.
Oh yeah, I've had a bike lane that shoulder there was pretty much a bike lane. Except right here at the intersection, they take it away.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, we don't know what to do
genius.
right here, so do what you want.
Yeah, let's ride right into the curb there.
Hey, Eric, Furloughs Aquatics.
You can put it on somebody else to show some fish while I'm on my way to the lakes.
No, man, we're waiting. We're waiting patiently for you to bust your ass.
Hopefully, you're going to be waiting a long time for that.
Not trying to wish any bad luck on you, but
Get some more charge in my battery. Try to slow down on these hills. Because it does have regenerative braking.
you know Robert Tien Aqua. He said he pictures you and Mr. Manifesto riding on one of those unicycles, like in the movie Dumb and Dumber when they were on the mini bike.
Thanks, Robert.
And then if Mr. Manifesto's in the back, you know he'll be the one to pee. So you get stuck frozen together.
Not sure how to get to this lake from this side of this neighborhood.
So this one that goes 60 miles an hour, the 126 bolt one, how much does that cost?
It's going to be a little over $3,000
Three
is what they're
grand?
estimating. Yeah. There's one that's almost as big as powerful that has a suspension that's coming out. That one's the most expensive one out so far. Is going to be like 4,500.
Well, you blew the dog walker away, that's for sure.
Might be coming up to that lake up here.
That poor dog was over there going, "Oh man, I could have had him too."
Yeah, dogs are the worst when you're on those trails. You can tell some of the older dogs that just gonna lift their head up and not pay attention, not care, and then you got the high-strung ones that are just gonna try to yank themselves out of their owner's hands.
The little ankle biters, man.
I wish they were all just little ankle biters. There's a girl that rides these around here that had some pretty bad stitches from a dog biting her.
I would imagine you have to be on a close lookout too for rocks or sticks or.
Most smaller rocks I'm okay with, and anything under maybe 3 inches in diameter, I can roll over pretty easily. But yeah,
Okay.
anything bigger than that. So I want to say this is Wanaka Lake. Damn ship factories out there. Always hate seeing them come in. That means the summer is going away.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this dog not on a leash. Thank you. Some of them are pretty well mannered, though. That's good. Very popular. Like there's usually during the summer there's paddle boats and canoes and stuff all out there all the time. Yeah, that's the main fishing lake in Louisville. And rock skipping lake, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that. I was away. Do you ever fish that lake?
No, I stopped fishing years ago.
Oh, sorry to hear that, man.
It's all right. I switched to ultralight. That was probably the biggest mistake I ever made because it was just too easy. The little guys are always trying to grow bigger, so they bite just about anything.
Oh, absolutely. I did the ultralight thing for a while.
Yeah,
Dude,
here,
it looks like it's a nice day, though, man. That lake is like glass right now.
oh yeah, it's a perfect day to fish. Yeah, there's lots of streams here where you can just pull in brook trout and brown trout just left and right. Again, goes back to that ultralight being kind of boring. Fly fishing, I should have gotten into that.
I I live in the wrong part of the country for fly fishing. I did it for a while, but I live in, pretty populated areas, and like the where you're at right now, you couldn't fly fish it because you'd get some,
Sure, you could.
you no, you'd wind up getting somebody walking down the bike path and hook them in
That's what a
the
roll
ear.
cast is for.
Yeah, I know. Rollcast it's hard to get some distance with a rollcast.
Oh yeah, but you don't really have to get too far. Just drop into a half pipe. I can ride by the skate park, but I'm not dropping in. So what all the kids dressed up are. They were out last weekend taking pictures all dressed up in Tron type clothes too. Parents trying to strangle their kids already with damn ties. So that was that lake. Not sure how much water I can get to from here on the way back. Besides the little pond by my house that I've shown you guys a few times now.
Dude, those little neighborhood ponds can produce some pretty big fish, believe it or not.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's one in the city I grew up in North Carolina that I used to fish all the time, and yeah, we had some really good bass fishing in there. Especially since it was all private. My best friend weaseled his way into having his canoe stored there in somebody's yard. We could take it out fishing anytime we wanted to. There's just one little beach people were allowed to fish off of that didn't live on the lake.
Well, I definitely want to see you when you get that bigger one.
Oh yeah.
It's supposed to come into the States in November, I think. So I should have it December when it's too cold to ride. So yeah, that's the last bit of water I'm going to have for a little while. I just want to see the back of our Walmart.
Well, that was nice enough for him to signal.
Yeah. Such a rare thing.
Because I got to
Hey
admit,
Melvin.
I got to admit, I do see people possibly turning in front of you.
Oh yeah.
Making a right-hand turn, not realizing how fast you're going.
Yep. It's happened to me on my bike numerous times. 2 people managed to actually flip me. So I absolutely hate intersections on the bike, in the car, on this thing.
Hi, Melvin. How you doing, man?
feel like I'm taking over your stream here, Mike. You should
You're fine.
show some fish.
This is interesting. A degenerate fish keeper said, feel like you should be fighting crime.
Yeah, not me.
Yeah, I never even knew these existed until Terry said in somebody's stream, you came up on his stream and
Yeah.
we're showing it off. So it's pretty cool, but not for me.
Nah. You guys be surprised at how easy it is to pick up.
Well, I got too many hobbies. So
Yeah, I'm the king of too many hobbies.
I definitely need to stay away from that thing. You know, if I'm going to spend a couple grand, I could spend it on my bass boat.
My other hobbies.
Hey, Pam, Punchy Paints.
No reason I couldn't throw a tackle box in my backpack and a fishing pole in my hand and go fishing with it. Or I already do take it to the park with my kites when I fly my kites.
Ha! That would be killer, man. Like today, we don't have that much wind. Dude, you should just like fly that kite behind you while you're going. No, power lines and going through the city, and yeah, it wouldn't work. But it would be kind of cool if you lived out in a desert or something.
There's a group that take them on the back of jet skis.
Oh yeah.
They'll sit on the back of a jet ski, and the guy facing backwards will be flying a stack of kites. Yeah, this is the intersection where one place I've ever fallen down on these things. See if I can figure out a good way to get to that lake north of here through this neighborhood.
Melvin's talking to me about he does a reef vlog and stuff. I might have a what do I want to say? I might be able to source one of the moray eels I've been looking for. I seen a guy on Facebook in my area trying to sell a tank with one of them. And if I can get the guy to just sell the tank and sell
there's
me,
a pretty good finger biting.
Oh, dude, this is a kick-ass moray eel, man.
Yeah, I'm kind of lit into Priscilla was a pretty kick-ass eel.
Yeah. This one is very similar to the one that bit Priscilla.
Yeah, nice. That was one of my favorite saltwater occupants I had when I kept salt. Can I get there from here? So.
Man, you got a lot of ponds in your area, or is this that private one that? Are you working your way backwards?
No, this is just a park, open space. I haven't actually made it to the pond yet. But yeah, we do have quite a few ponds too.
Oh, I thought I saw one. No,
not quite yet. I'm avoiding. There's no shoulder whatsoever on this road here, so I'm kind of weaving my way around. This is where that bigger wheel would help. It wouldn't feel so uncomfortable to be able to keep up with traffic.
Swampy Acres.
Wait a minute. You're calling that a road?
No, this is a path. This is a gravel path, so I'd stay off of that road there.
Oh, okay.
There's no shoulder on that road. For just this little section here, it's like 2 blocks long with no shoulder at all.
Oh, you're so gonna pass that guy on the bike.
When I get to the other side of this intersection, yeah.
I got $5 if you clothesline him as you pass.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I'm mean, man. I shouldn't say stuff like that.
It's fine to say things like that as long as you don't do things like that.
Oh, I was gonna say something else, and I realized I better shut up. Oh man, it almost happened too. Oh, dude, you should have saw them, those freaking cones.
Clothesline myself on that stupid sign.
Thank you for sharing me out, Swampy.
Oh, I like that fence. That's actually the type of fence I want for my backyard.
I cannot stand privacy fences here in Colorado where we get gale force winds. They're blowing over all the damn time. So I got a Catalina 22 sailboat that we kept on a lake up here just north of us. The first weekend we had it in the lake on a slip, they got wind gusts up to 106 miles an hour.
106 miles an hour. That's a little fast.
A little bit, which is why privacy fences out here just don't make a lick of sense. It's not uncommon we get those high wind storms. There's another one of the little lakes. This one I think is private. Nobody's ever on it. Hey, look, there's my drawing from from Pam. See if I can get the. I think this is the widescreen camera. A little better. Not much.
Oh, okay. There's a heron and something else.
Some kind of duck.
Oh, that is a duck?
Well, I can't really tell. Maybe not. But this water is way down as well. Just that time of year, all the reservoirs
Yeah,
start
dude,
drying up.
it hasn't rained around me here in the Midwest in like freaking month and a half.
Yeah, it's been a while. There's
My
a
poor
pelican
front
out
yard
there.
grass. A pelican?
Yeah. That bird out there on the other side of the pond is a pelican, a white pelican.
Mm-hmm. They come around
Yeah.
my home lake every once in a while. They stop by when they migrate. Either, in the spring they're heading north and in the fall heading south.
Yeah, they do the same here.
And dude, they're big, man. Their wingspan's outrageous.
Oh, yeah.
And they have what is it, like blackish or like a grayish black on the tips of their wings.
Yeah. The nice thing about this road being all chewed up behind me is I can take the entire road.
Yeah, Chevy Fish. It did rain here as well, and for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's all we've gotten here for the most part is just a sprinkle or two.
Yeah, Chevy Fish and I live kind of close by each other.
Matter of fact, it's sprinkling right now. Not much, obviously.
Hey, rocking fish.
How's the wind noise?
Not
You can
too
hear
bad.
it. You
It's
can hear it, but
actually
it's not bad.
tolerable.
Got the Bluetooth earbuds in. I was hoping that would help a little too. But wind still comes in on the side of the helmet. It's like hear it in the headphones right now. I think the first time I was up on your stream, I came through this neighborhood.
Yeah, I think you did. Wonder what those homes go for. They're awfully nice homes to be right on top of each other.
Yeah, all of our homes out here that are new are going to be on top of each other. I think this one starts at 800,000. This neighborhood,
Wow.
Wow.
but you can get 4-car garages. Actually, there's a 4-car garage right there. One double and two singles.
You know, when you start getting close to 1 million, dude, I'm gonna want some yard.
Yeah. I'm going to want a waterfront myself, but you can have the yard. You get stuck like this one doing that crap.
Yeah, you get up that high. I want acreage, not a yard.
Of course, if I can afford that, I can afford to have somebody else come do that shit for me.
Yeah.
All right, through this next neighborhood, and I'm at the next little lake, or the last little lake, really, so I get home.
Hello, Wayne
And I
JT
took a wrong
Reef
turn.
Vlog.
I always miss this turn. They really need to put a path right there.
Jeffrey Watts.
battery's getting low. Doesn't like me going that fast when the battery's getting low.
Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics. Welcome, sir.
Barbecuing, that's not fair. Down to 71 volts, that's 30% of my battery.
And how far are you from home?
Oh, I'm only like a mile. I'm just on the other side of this neighborhood
Okay.
here where this lake is. Hence, this is the last lake before I get home.
So, granted, I get it. It'll probably vary depending on, how much, how often you're turning and the terrain. But how hard is it on your legs to ride this thing?
My knees are a little bit sore right now.
Okay.
Mostly my feet. These bands, they have no cushioning, no support.
Yeah.
But I want the high top, get my ankles a little bit of support.
Uh-oh.
Traffic jam.
Yep. This is huge.
Yeah, just treat them like bowling pins.
Yeah. And more kids getting their pictures taken for who knows what.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what they got? Wedding photos or something going
No,
on?
all over every lake around here for the last couple weeks, it's been kids getting their pictures taken all dressed up.
Well, it could be like
No idea why.
pictures.
Maybe school just started though.
Hey, John Oliver.
You want to know something absolutely terrifies me? Is I found out that my yearbook is online. My county library has my school's yearbook for every year on a PDF file.
Nice.
I'm like, no.
That doesn't give me ideas at all.
No, not a bit. Not sure why they haven't lowered the level of this reservoir. This one's still pretty much at spring levels. Anybody got a plywood tank that they want to put a boulder in?
Yeah, you just go right ahead and drag that behind you.
Yeah, John McKenzie, that's not going to happen. Your email, Mike, is Grumpy Mike's Fish.
Yeah.
That is freaking hilarious.
That's what I started out my YouTube channel as.
All I can think of is a buzzbait right now. I'd be tossing a buzzbait. Man, that freaking water is glass.
Yes, it is.
To a fisherman right now, I'm having withdrawals. I'm looking at that going, man. I
For somebody that wants to fly his stunt kites, that's horrible. Have to fly my indoor kite in this mess. Yeah, so right about on the other side of those trees there, close to the foothills, is where I started from.
Okay.
I think it was, what, 15, 16 miles ago? It is hard to live out here sometimes.
I could imagine.
I have
Right,
never.
well, go ahead, Ty.
I have never went in that I can remember a whole year without going fishing, and so sometime this year I'm gonna have to go fishing just so.
You got nobody that you can hitch a ride with, or no little ponds like this that you can walk up to?
Oh no, it's a matter of just finding the time. When I'm not at work, I pretty much hang out here, making sure Mama's okay.
Yeah.
Next
All right,
year though, because things are getting better, little by little. So next year I'll be out on the water again.
There's a little kind of swamp area over here that in the spring we get some pretty good bullfrogs. But it's mostly dry the rest of the year.
Aw, now that was cute. Is that the unicycle we were hearing?
No, I don't know what that was. That was not me.
I was like, dang, man, that thing's kind of loud. That right there in the spring is what we call a mosquito factory.
Oh, yeah. And bullfrogs. I forget what kind. Somebody mentioned it on one of the chat rooms or something. One of the neighborhood area boards or whatever.
John McKenzie is asking me if I ice fish, and I used to quite often. But it seems like in the last decade, where I live, we haven't had a lot of safe ice. So I had all this ice fishing equipment, and I could only use it two to three times a year. I was like, yeah, I'm just selling it. So I sold it all.
All right, well, I'm going to hop down. I've got I'm not going to dox myself with a camera while I'm going home, but I got to stop by pharmacy for my wife.
You just didn't want your wife seeing you with your selfie stick.
Yeah.
Talking to your friends on YouTube.
Well, I appreciate you coming up, Geek Boy. Very
Yeah,
much.
thanks for having me. Like I said, I'm sorry. I still feel like I took over your stream.
It's very interesting. So,
No, I swear to
must.
God, I was secretly hoping you just bust your ass. Just a little. Not enough to go to the hospital or nothing, but
Get off the damn sidewalk. All right. Well, like I said, I'm gonna hop down just on the base of this hill as well, Green. So thanks for having me
Hey,
up.
Liz. Thank you.
yeah, somebody else evidently lives fairly close to me. Yeah, I used to ice fish religiously. I actually love ice fishing. It, if you've never done it, I recommend you do it, but go with somebody with the equipment and knows what they're doing. You'll have a lot more fun than just randomly drilling holes. But oh, it's such a great time. And it's a great experience. But now that I've gotten older, dragging all that stuff out on the ice, and
Yeah.
for only 2 to 3 times a season, it just wasn't worth it. And I had a lot of money wrapped up in the equipment. You know, I had the shanty, the extra sled, a propane powered auger, underwater camera, heater. You know, it it, it all adds up. And yeah, and it also takes up space. You know, so you've got this pile of crap in the corner of your basement that you only use 3 times a year. And I just decided it wasn't worth it anymore.
All right, everybody. We're coming up to about 5 minute mark to 2 hours. We'll probably shut it down then.
So what do you got going on in your fish room, Mike? Anything good? Anything new?
No, just been kind of maintaining here lately.
Yeah,
Got
sometimes that's
got some ideas, but nothing coming real soon. So
I myself am hoping for some more discus at the end of the month. Keep our keep our fingers crossed. If I can find some decent ones in my price range,
mhm,
which is cheap.
yeah, yeah. Discus aren't cheap, but they're worth it. I hope I
I
didn't
am gonna
miss anybody coming in. So
Monday, since I'm gonna have some time off, I am going to start filming my sump build for my saltwater tank. Well, the sump is built. Uh, Basically, the under part of the tank where I'm going to be doing all my cable maintenance and all that stuff. I'm
mhm,
going to show how I do all that.
nice. Hey, Jenny Lynn. Yeah, let's take a minute here for some self promotion. Most of you know I have merchandise now, so show that off here a little bit. And I've added a couple things. A coffee cup with the logo on both sides. That's probably one of my favorite is all over print t-shirt. Got a hoodie. Just a regular t-shirt. sweatshirt, a 20-ounce tumbler, pint glass, and I don't remember what size the water bottle is, but I think it's 20-ounce too, but I'm not sure.
Do me a
So-
favor. Get a long sleeve T-shirt in the mix. How come nobody does long sleeve T-shirts?
I thought about it. I just haven't done it yet.
You know, and not as heavy as a sweatshirt, but
Uh-huh.
I'm a big fan of those. I'm wearing one right now. It's,
Teespring does have long sleeve T-shirts. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I've actually sold a few items, so
really?
appreciate it, guys.
Cool as all get out, man. How are you doing on watch hours and subs?
I am at. I've got over 1,000 watch hours. Subs, I think 281, so 19 to 300.
Oh, so if you're at that growth rate, you should have your watch hours by the time you get your 1,000
Yeah.
subs.
Yeah, I'm a quarter of the way on both of them, so everything's doing good.
Well, that's a good thing, man.
Yep, just slow and steady.
That's how I started.
Yeah.
Man, you can see those Rams fighting still. Everybody thinks Rams are such this gentle cichlid, man, and they're little jerks to each other, man. They really are. They don't mess with the other fish. It's just themselves.
The angelfish tried to put him in his place. Well, guys, we've been going 2 hours, so I think I'm going to call this one. Thank everybody for coming today. We still got 26 watching and 48 likes, so very appreciative.
Yeah, that's not too shabby for a small channel. So evidently the people like listening to what you have to say.
Yeah. I'm not a rah entertainer, so just laid back and chill and just have a good time talking.
I have my moments.
Appreciate everybody coming out today, taking time out of your schedule to.
John McKenzie says Rico Stan is going to be streaming here in a few.
Okay, good. Call this one good for today and let everybody have a little break, and hopefully we'll see everybody in Rico's stream.
Well, thanks for putting up with me, buddy.
Hey, anytime, brother.
All right. Everybody, take care. Be nice to each other. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Take care, Terry. Everybody that came up, Ian, Geek Boy, Terry. Appreciate you very much. Love all you guys. And as always, stay safe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.